Welcome, Aries, to the Temple of Consciousness. Please come in. You are now going to attend your February 2025 Astro Tarot forecast. My name is Ava, and I will act as your oracle and spiritual guide. This will be a reading that's relevant to you if your sun sign, moon sign, or rising sign is Aries. And before we begin, I want to just briefly update you and first of all apologize to all my viewers for the quality of these videos. I'm having to film from my very humble home, and it's a shame because I live in Hawaii. I've moved here as a sort of refugee from Florida, from the hurricanes of Florida, which took everything I owned. My job, my car, even my pet. And I am in complete emotional accord with those who are suffering in Los Angeles. We're going through the same experience, but from a different cause. I came here pretty much on pure instinct. Though I lived on Maui for close to 15 years, previous to living in Florida, I now live on the Big Island, and I don't know it. And when I came here, I found this place, and there is a video below, there's a video that you can find that shows you this place, and the car that I bought. And I had every hope in the world that this place would allow me to film and to create my videos in peace and tranquility. But it's not what it seemed. Now, whenever you find someplace on Craigslist, and if anybody's watching who lives in the LA area, be warned that just because an ad seems to be perfect for you, or you perfect for those who live in that particular house, it may not turn out the way you imagined. So I am going through a period in which I absolutely have to find another place to live. And I believe I have, which will be a place that will allow me the emotional and spiritual freedom to create beautiful videos for you. But, I'll be able to tell you more about my experience here in this house when I leave it. But I'm not at liberty to do so now. So just trust me that I'm doing my best being here in a way, trapped for a while. But in a month, hopefully in a month, I'll be in the new place, which, as I can see from meeting the landlord and everyone else, that it will be the place I can feel free and spiritually protected. Now, also a little update on the retreat. I hurt my knees in my enthusiasm to get in shape for the interview. I actually went for a long run, and then I hurt my knees and it's taken me a week to recover. So I still haven't interviewed yet. I didn't want to hobble in to the interview. So, all right, enough of the update. Let's begin your reading for February 2025. And remember, this is an Astro Tarot reading, combination of astrology and the tarot. In the astrology section, I simply follow the transits of the two planets, Mars and Venus. So let's begin with Mars. Mars is retrograding for most of the month until the 23rd. And then it goes direct. And if we look over here at your chart, here we have you. Let me see, let me pull that down just a bit. Aries. Aries is your first house, Taurus the second, Gemini the third, and Cancer the fourth house of home, of property, of your territory, of your homeland, of your roots, of your fatherland. It's in Cancer. Cancer is where you are, again, very protective of your home, protective of your land, your property. Or it could simply mean that you are spending a lot of energy refurbishing your home, revitalizing your home, redecorating your home, or completing a project concerned with home, property, or your homeland, going home to your homeland. This will be a time also of high emotions, self-reflection, looking inward. But you're in Aries, and you might be preparing to fight for what you really want, putting your energy into making sure that you get what you really want. But you have a lot of energy to put into home matters, house matters. The energy runs hot and cold. You could be easily triggered emotionally. There's because this is Mars, it could be that something is festering, and it might be bubbling up, very much like the volcanic energy here on the Big Island. And there is a reemergence of small volcanic eruptions here. The energy, again, can be volatile. So you've got to watch that as an Aries, because you're sometimes easily pushed into being reactive. But you react instinctually, which is good in most cases. Instinctually knowing what the truth is, what the circumstances call for. And when you're ready to make your move, by the end of the month, then again, there's this kind of explosive energy as you come out of retrograde. So be aware, Aries, because you know Mars is your ruler. So it's a powerful combination. And being an Aries, and then being also in your fourth house in Cancer, which is emotional. I just saying, keep tabs on allowing your emotions to come out gradually. That is, don't suppress what you feel. Let it come out naturally. Say what's on your mind. Express yourself so that you're not repressing anything. So let's move on to the position of the Venus transit. Venus is in your sign, which will help you a great deal with that Mars transit retrograde. It's in your first house. Many of you Aries will be, again, emotional. This is intense emotions, right? Mars, intense emotions. And Venus is the planet of love and of what you value internally and externally. Many of you Arians will experience love at first sight, or you're going to fall head over heels in love. The result of which, being in the first house, is that you want to sort of be very attractive. Consequently, you might be spending some money on beauty products, makeovers, exercising more, eating well, so that you are, again, attractive. But this also is about being self-reflective, self-aware. I'm going to say this too. This is very, very sexy. So you will be very, very sexy. And, or you will have a drive, a libidinal drive, let's just say, that's more than usual. So if you're falling in love, don't be too pushy. Don't be too eager, because you don't need to be. Just by being yourself, the other will be attracted to you. You're going to be sort of the center of attention, the focus of the other's attention, without you having really to do a heck of a lot to achieve that. Some will actually experience an uptick in finances. You'll have more money to do with as you wish. You're going to be spending time doing things also that give you pleasure, pleasurable pursuits. This transit is obviously in the house of self. And I already said that Mars retrograde is making you self-reflective. This also will make you even more self-reflective, maybe even self-conscious. The idea here is that it's going to become important to you how you're perceived, what the other thinks of you. So you're going to be on your best behavior. Watch that Mars. You've got to be on your best behavior, because it's going to be important to you that the other perceive you in Venetian terms, that is, in compassionate, loving terms. It will become important to you. So let's just leave it at that and begin your tarot forecast now. Welcome to your tarot forecast for February 2025. Before we begin, I'm just going to shuffle a little bit, and this is the time where I can at least thank you for your very kind emails, texts, because and your support, ordering a reading or just making a donation. As I said, I'm in complete sympathy for those who are suffering in Los Angeles, because the hurricanes, not too long ago, in October, actually changed the lives of millions of people, as it did mine. And it's a certain, I guess, type of courage it takes to be optimistic and to make the moves that you need to secure your future. And I appreciate very much those who have helped me. And of course, I'm not out of the woods yet. I'm not out of difficulty yet, but I'm closer than those who are in LA, and I'm much closer than I was a mere month ago. So I'm very grateful for that. I'm grateful for your support and continued encouragement. Thank you very, very much. All right. Let's begin. In the position of the overall mood or energy of the month of February, we have, oh, this is good, a fire sign card. And you're a fire sign. And this is the 6 of Wands. And it shows someone riding in a parade with many other wands around him, indicating that there are people who are following you. You are leading the parade, a victory parade. Notice the wreath around one of his wands. This is success and victory. So, the month, as we said with Mars in the 4th in retrograde, has its highs and its lows. So you may be experiencing, according to the Mars position, some conflict. But here, you have victory over your enemies, victory over your problems, victory over your circumstances. No doubt you'll be going through tests and rewards for your achievements. You accomplish your goals. Concerning, again, either the revitalization of self-interest, self-worth, regaining your health, your vitality, or completing some sort of home, house, property project, or you gain some success with your father. You achieve higher social standing. and praise for work well done, for your achievements, your accomplishments. This indicates success beyond your expectations, beyond what you had thought was possible. Now, if this concerns your home or any kind of, projects within your territory, you will succeed beyond your expectations. And if this has to do with attracting a lover or reestablishing an older relationship, this is also very, very successful. Again, beyond what you would imagine possible. This is leadership. Potential success in your career through joining within a community, because you see the other wands around him represent your greater community, and they're supporting you. You are leading in some way within this community, within this group effort. This is public respect and a well-deserved victory. You're going to be very happy. So that is the overall mood or energy of the month. In the position of what will challenge you. Oh, here it is. The 5 of Swords. If we look at it carefully, we see that what it depicts is somebody who is just finished a battle, and his opponents, his foes, are walking away in defeat, and he is reveling in his win. It's swords. It's about maybe intellectual competition that you win. You win a fight. Remember, I told you that there's something that you want, and that you want to fight for it. And with Mars retrograde, it's that you're going back and making sure that you've completed everything that's necessary to win what you want, to win your goal. You must attempt to come to a mutually beneficial agreement, so that you don't create any enemies, so that you don't offend anyone as you're battling for what you want, that you stay mentally focused. This is a Swords card. That you contain your anger if you feel it, and if you feel that you're being sabotaged in some way, that you outthink your opponent. Again, the pen is mightier than the sword. There is something negative that you'll encounter, maybe in the environment of your home, or in what you consider to be yours. Maybe this battle over what you feel is yours. But you win this battle, and you have to be diplomatic, gallant, so that you don't create hard feelings. But they may be inevitable anyway. So it's just your challenge. You have to overcome this. And though, because Venus is in the first house, you act primarily for your own benefit. But it's to say that you can't forget the other, so that you're just in a naturally more strong position. And so you want to utilize your strength with kindness and with deference to the other. That is your challenge. In the position of the unexpected, we have the Eight of Pentacles. This is hard work. Work that you love to do. Detailed work. Work that demands a lot of focus, putting a lot of energy into your work, but doing very good work. Maybe even this might mean a new job in which you have to apprentice at something, and you have to pay attention to details. Work slowly and methodically. But you, again, because of the Six of Wands, you complete your project, you complete the work successfully. And if it's about love, you might have to work at it. It might not be as easy as you thought, even though your charm and your sex appeal will be in high gear. Nonetheless, you've got to work at it a little bit. You've got to put the time in, and you will be very successful there as well. This is material security through persistent hard work. Material security through persistent hard work. Or you might be transferring what you know, something very practical and useful, what you know, to someone else so they can benefit from it. Or you might be mentored in some way and benefited by the other's knowledge. So this is what is unexpected. All right? Let's move on to the outcome. More Pentacles. We have the Two of Pentacles. A choice. Two. Maybe between two people, two relationships, two jobs, two situations. But there's a search going on to find balance, to stabilize your, again with Mars in the fourth, to stabilize your home environment, your foundation. You have to be flexible. You're being adaptable, flexible. A move might be involved. Someone moving, you moving to someplace better, or someone moving into your home, into your estate, into your community, and you would be rewarded. remember I told you that you're going to be making more money, but you might also be spending more money. So it comes in, but it may also go out in equal measure. Time. What was that? Time is money. You've got to be you're going to be very conscious that you utilize your time well, because it will translate into financial security. So don't fritter it away. Even though we've got Venus in the first of pleasure, doing things that are pleasurable, it has to have some sort of practical effect as well. This is mastery. So self-mastery, mastery of the material world, mastering your challenges, your situation. You may have to share. You may have to share your home, share your wealth, share with the other, trying to find balance between giving and receiving. That is the outcome for February 2025. Thank you so much, Aries, for coming to the reading. Thank you for understanding my rather tenuous circumstances. I am going to hopefully be in an environment that will allow me to thrive both intellectually and creatively. That's what I've been looking for. I believe I found it, but it won't be for about a month, hopefully 1 month and not 2. And so I thank you for hanging in there with me. I love you very much. Thank you for your support, however you can give it. All my love, and I'll see you next month. Namaste.